Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I want to take a look at the Cardano price, and as predicted in both videos today really on this channel, we are moving towards new local highs 226, and we are on the way to a new all-time high 226. We are going to have a closer look at that, even though Bitcoin is really not doing anything. Yes, there was a break to the upside as well, and that has probably now fueled Cardano as well, but the Cardano chart looked very bullish as well already. I talked about these indicators today on the channel, on the chart that we could see, and we're going to have a closer look at that now. So let me just make that a little bit smaller down here, and I'm going to dive into these indicators and oscillators as well. This is, by the way, the 4-hour chart. I think at the moment everything can be seen very well on the 4-hour chart. So what we called for on this channel was actually that we were, first of all, we've predicted the things that are happening at the moment. So first of all, that bull flag here that was playing out, that's a flag pattern after we've seen the massive increase in the in the weeks before. I'm just making that smaller so you can see that again. That was the bull flag post, and here we can see the actual flag going down in price, but actually that is a bullish pattern. And yeah, we've predicted that we would break to the upside. We did, and also I said in in the lunchtime video today that we were forming this symmetric triangle, that there would be a breakout imminent. And it is also, I mentioned, it's a bullish pattern, so the break to the upside is more likely. And as I make this video, we are going into a new high. I said yesterday, and let's see if that plays out. I said yesterday that normally when you break this pattern, the flag to the upside, you can actually take the length of that post and add it either to the downside, more conservative traders do that, or to the upside of that of that channel, which would take us to around 250. Luckily, I bought some more ADA in the last few days. I hope you did as well, because this could now really lead to the new, I mean, this is the breakout that makes everything happen now, because we are now above this resistance level. We could really go to new all-time highs just now. So it is extremely exciting to watch, looking at what was possible. I mean, maybe today or tomorrow, but this could really lead to new all-time highs. So not sure if we will be there within this video, but anyway, let's have a look at the indicators. So the RSI not yet in overbought territory on the 4-hour chart, looking really good. We're in bullish territory. The MACD looking very bullish as well. Momentum is there, definitely. These two lines here making a bullish cross, indicating that, yeah, we are on the way to the upside, and that is a buy signal normally. So really good. Also here, buying pressure is going in, still below the 0 line on the Chaikin money flow, but we are moving to the upside, so that looks good as well. And then very importantly here, and that is the awesome indicator, or awesome oscillator, sorry, the awesome oscillator. Quite a funny name though, but actually a oscillator that I've used in the past quite successfully. What it does actually, it can give you really good buy and sell signals, but they generally only work, for me at least, together with the moving averages. And if, for example, we are in a working uptrend, and I can clearly identify that, if we are in an uptrend and we see the awesome oscillator going into the positive, into the green, yeah, not only into the green, but above the 0 line here, that is a really good buy indicator. And that has made me quite a few gains in the past, so it has worked for me. I mean, every trader needs to work out for themselves what's going to happen, but you could see when this was actually going from red into green, we could see these moves. But generally, let's say the last time we actually went from, we have actually been quite a lot actually in the green here, in the above the 0 line. We haven't actually crossed the 0 line again, and the last time we actually were below the 0 line, that was, look, that was before the 21st of July. You all know what happened on the 21st of July. The 21st of July was the start of this current bull market again, or the second leg of the bull market. So you can see how significant and important this is. And we've actually been below it now for a very short period. We're actually just touching again the above 0 line, which indicates, guys, it's a good buy signal. But please bear in mind, this is never financial advice here. I only talk about what I believe and my own thoughts, but this is for me very important indicator, and it can give false signals. This oscillator, it can give false signals, but in the past, and also what textbooks tell us, but also in the past for me, what has worked really well is this oscillator in conjunction with moving averages. And we are above all three main moving averages, the 20, 50 and the 200. So for me, we are in an uptrend, and when we're in an uptrend and it turns green above the zero, for me that's a buy, because this indicates really a good momentum. Let's take a look at the daily for Cardano, and this is very exciting at the moment because we clearly can see that this is playing out as we took a look at it on this channel. Some people said this is a cup and handle, whatever. It doesn't make a difference in the end. For me, it was a bull flag here because you have this steep increase of instead of a round cup shape, you actually have this steep increase, but it doesn't make a difference in the end. It's the same outcome. Both are bullish patterns. On the daily here, actually looks like a handle. In the end, it doesn't matter. But again, here what we can see, here now we are in the overbought territory, which for Cardano, you know, we were in overbought territory before for a month, and that's when we saw the all-time high. So actually it points actually towards the all-time high for me. The MACD even looking very bullish here as well. Don't know if you can see it down here. The MACD really good, gaining momentum again. And what we can currently see here as well, that's the Chaikin money flow, really good. Buying pressure is forming, is going up. What we can see here, that we've actually been in the above zero area since the 1st of August on the daily, right? On the daily. So, but when actually the bear market happened in May, that's when we went below zero. So it was a bit slower actually, but we could also see the buy signals here actually on the 31st of July. Would have been a really good entry point as well, because look at what the 30th of July was. That was still before that massive pump happened. So all looking really good. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin as well. That is the 4-hour chart. What is playing out here? Again, we were predicting this broadening triangle. We were not predicting it. We were identifying this broadening triangle, which indicates it's a bearish pattern. But what we also said is that I'm actually on the 4-hour. Need to take a look at the daily maybe. Yeah, on the daily you can see it as well. Might need to change that a little bit here. See it better here. It looked like at lunchtime that we were actually breaking below this broadening triangle. But you can clearly see that also, as I said, it probably would do that this 20-day moving average provide very good support, guys, very good support. And it did so for a while actually, but now it really provided support, and that made it bounce off, and we're now in the broadening triangle again. It's still a bearish pattern, this broadening triangle, but we're now again inside. So if this plays out, and we're now seeing a similar development as the last few pumps here on the daily chart, it could mean that in the next few days we're actually moving to the 50,000. So very interesting. And then obviously there will be a move to the downside again, but maybe we're moving into a new pattern. But at the moment we've actually stayed within the pattern, which is good, which is a very good signal, because even though that is a bearish pattern, you also need to take these circumstances and the bigger picture into account. So we've got the support here, and when we hit that support, buyers were very strong and bought straight away. So we bounced off, and we are now comfortably again in this broadening triangle. What does a broadening triangle mean? I mentioned it before. It means there are a lot of buyers, but there are also a lot of sellers. But that was a huge pump, a nice pump today that played out here. We can see it better on the 4-hour chart. Very nice pump moving into this broadening triangle, and that all shows quite good. But Cardano just honestly looking so good. And I've been saying that for the last few days, that Cardano looks really bullish again on the charts. So next target for me is the all-time high now, honestly. If we stay, I need to say, if we stay above that to 25 where we are now. So what now needs to happen, and maybe I'll move into a shorter time frame. 4-hour, can't really see a lot on the 4-hour at the moment. Maybe the 1-hour chart even. So I need to change that a little bit, make it a bit clearer, guys. So we can see that nice, this is the 1-hour chart now. Every candle represents 1 hour, and we've seen that nice pump here in the last hour from 217 to 227. And you can clearly see that this pump happened. This was supposed to happen because someone wanted that we broke this Fibonacci level here. Yeah, and I talked about that Fibonacci level in the lunchtime video. I said that we are probably trading above this moving average, and the Fibonacci level. So between like 212, yeah, and 220. But that's always what happens when we hit a resistance level, but there is enough buying pressure, or we've got someone, let's say, manipulating the market. You suddenly see these huge pumps at these strategic points here. So we've clearly moved above, and what you can see now, we've touched the 225 level again. Sort of, it now acts as support. So this hour and maybe the next one, they are really key. So does this 225 level now successfully act as support? I believe it will, because generally it looks, honestly, the whole market is looking really good. And what helps with that is that Bitcoin has had a bit of a consolidation now. So you can see on this broadening triangle that it's now actually time to go up again and then down. But because we now will see this upswing, probably, that's my prediction, this will help Cardano even more. So guys, very bullish. Showed you the awesome oscillator today, looking really bullish as well. Can't wait for the all-time high. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this channel, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.